again, I think gaining the clarity around what that vision is. And then that way, every time you expand your organization, you add someone to the team, it's going to be very easy for them to be brought into that vision.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're doing the other things that you talked about and you've got the core values, the assumption is people are going to be the right fit to start with, but the sooner that they can have that clarity and see what the vision is, I mean, let's face it, that's the motivator for everybody to get up in the morning, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. And that motivation, Duane, where we've got to be really, really clear is if you've got somebody listening to this that is a true craftsman that owns their business, they're going to be listening to this and going, no. We need to talk about, mill techniques and all this other stuff. And I would say, yes, absolutely. You need to talk about those techniques. You need to talk about quality. You need to talk about everything with excellence in the product side of your business. And not but I want to remind you that your product is not your product. Your process is your product. That's what we're buying. I can buy millwork anywhere from a lot of different people. And please don't be offended, but it's really a commodity because if I show up in most custom homes, I look at the millwork and go, wow, I have no idea who milled that. I have no idea who trimmed that house out. But what I do know is the process by which that was done because of schedules, because of material return, whatever. And so you ought to, as a business owner, have the same level of zeal for the vision, mission, values, the hiring process, the team meetings of the business as you do for the product of the business. And if you don't, you are out of alignment and other people are going to suffer. Now, you're going to suffer as well, but other people are going to suffer. And so I think it's important that we understand that what, Duane, you and I are talking about on the vision, mission, values, quote, the soft stuff in the business is as critical. In fact, it is the ultimate handicap of the business when these things don't exist, because now your product exists in a house of cards, and eventually the structure holding up the product will fall, and your product, which you were priding yourself on quality, is actually going to turn into garbage over time because it's not rooted in the motivation of what we're talking about.
I mean, how important do you think it is that, once the why is identified, I mean, to me, that's the thing I think that is the driver that really gets people from owning a job to owning a business.
Yeah.
Because I think without it, without clearly having the vision in place and that communicated to everybody, the why defaults just back to whatever's the most urgent thing today, right?
Yeah. Well, Duane, think about it right now. You and I are sitting here on a particular day at the middle of the day. It's work day right now. I'm not delivering my product right now. You are not delivering your product right now. What do I mean by that? We have people that are delivering the products of what we're doing. There are people on our team that are delivering excellent coaching to clients right now. And it's a trustworthy process. Here's why. We actually have a new coach coming on at the end of this month. It's a trustworthy process is because we've got every bit of our vision, mission, values, our hiring process, our team meetings, our process roadmaps, our org charts, our job roles. We've even got a glossary term for the construction industry. 81% of our clients are in construction, architecture, engineering, that segment. And we've got all of this stuff mapped out so that new coach coming on, he's got a background in a lot of these things already, but he doesn't have a background in how we deliver it. And so we're going to be training him on how we deliver it. We're going to be training him on our vision. And I'm not going to spend hardly any time with him because I've already done it. I've done it in videos. I've done it in training Thomas, our director of coaching. So now Thomas runs that entire process. So I can be here with you and we can be having this conversation for the benefit of other people. But if I couldn't be here with you, then our message would not be amplified to other people because I'd just be focused on one thing. That's what makes a business, is the fact that I'm not delivering the product.
Yeah. Again, that's like I said, I think that big shift from owning a job, self-employed, to a true business owner.
That's right.